That's funny. Is Braden gonna get the fuck in here? Or do
he said he was making a drink, so I think he just has to get drunk to talk to us now.
Yeah,
so.
He also says one sex, so who knows how long one sex is.
Knowing him, probably about 10 seconds.
I feel like Braden gets ripped so hard in this.
I know. It's only when he's gone.
No, we do it to his face all the time.
Oh, we do it to his face too, yeah.
Because, the last 4 episodes, we basically cut him off on ending the episode. And then the last episode, we literally told him that he was going to be our sperm bank production man for the
monkey. Yeah.
And he only gets a quarter of the profit.
Exactly.
Hi, Braden.
Hi, Braden.
Who said profits?
The one that you're getting less.
We're in the negative. Yeah, sorry, we can't pay you. We're in the negative. We can't.
You owe us money.
How are we in the negative? You guys have been spending money for this?
It's all
actually,
for the show.
Yeah, I actually do have to spend money for this. It's like legit.
Why?
$20 for the RSS hosting feed.
Oh, right. But you're doing that in tandem with Historicalquarrels too.
Yeah, so I mean,
there's already a benefit. So why is our company in the negative?
Because
it's part of Historicalquarrels. Yeah.
You forget that part?
So are you saying that this is the subsidy? So basically you're a hedge fund.
Well, the whole point of this was you owe us money.
Yeah. You have to make up the money that you owe us.
Yeah, where is the itemized bill? How do I owe you money?
Braden, when you signed the contract, you signed away your right to itemize bills.
Oh, really? Really? You'll be hearing a call from my lawyer soon.
Okay, that's fine.
It may be a public defender appointed by the state, but you will be hearing from that lawyer, whoever it may be.
I literally was going to say, on a side note, how much did your lawyer cost? So we can figure out how much of a battle we got on our hands here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So my lawyer
sounds like $3.99.
If you make charitable donations, you can claim it on your taxes. And February is coming up, and some charitable donations have to be made. So
yeah,
pro bono for me. But my lawyer is saying "fuck you" to the IRS.
Well, that's.
I feel like that's everybody.
Yeah.
Dude, like tax fraud is the basis of crimes, right? The IRS is a private institution. It's not even federal. It's not even government. It's just like, hey, government, we know how much people owe, so like just utilize us, but also we're not part of the government.
Interesting.
Yep.
Is that true? I didn't even realize that.
Well, no, they're still part of the government, but it's just
less so.
It's like prison, right? People think of prison as the government, but in fact, it's owned by a private company.
Yeah,
I see. Gotcha. And ergo, they're part of the government in some form.
And more like adjacent to, they're like, hey, Mr. Government, you can use our jails, but we are going to pay them 2 cents per hour. So we could basically have slave labor. And also, Mr. Government, by utilizing our prisons, you sign that you will keep our prisons stocked to maximum capacity 100% of the time. So we never miss up on that slave labor.
I see.
Yeah.
That's a real thing too. Google it. Fact check me, bitches.
I am just going to take your word for it because I don't feel like Googling right now.
Dude.
Not going to lie. Because you're a very trustworthy person and I trust you with all my heart. But welcome to Hard Homies, everybody.
Yeah, welcome back to Hard Homies Podcast.
Yeah. We are the hardest of homies, and we are joined and we are all the hardest of hard homie friends. I am joined with my friends, Mr. JRPG, McSword Person, aka Tyler.
And, oh, dude, you're making me Big Sword?
Yeah. And our other host, Mr. Scrimblow Bilimblow, aka Brandel.
Oh.
And I am your third host, Lovable Scrunko.
Scrunko. These are quite the name.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They are.
If anyone is asking what a Scrimblow Bimblow is, Scrimblow Blimblow is a lovable Scrunko.
Yeah, and you clearly haven't played Chrono Trigger.
Oh, no, never.
I feel like I am so lost in what you guys are trying to reference and also not reference at the same time.
Oh, Tyler doesn't care what I'm referencing. He was the one that got in Smash.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
I feel like last week when we recorded, it was I had no energy, and then today I was like ADHD hyper through the walls in tandem with me trying to get out of the work early.
Yeah, cocaine is a hell of a drug.
I wish that might calm me down.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, that's actually how a lot of people find out that they have ADHD if they weren't diagnosed until adulthood, because they'll take a bump and they go, wait a minute, I don't feel like I'm bouncing off the walls. I feel like it feels like I could do paperwork right now. What the fuck? And then they go to the hospital being like, yo, man, what the fuck is up with this? Did I get bad coke? And then it's like, nah, you have ADHD.
That's funny. That actually reminds me of you remember my crazy roommates, Braden? The ones I had.
Which one?
Well, the one that you helped me move in with. And she came out of the shower. But the thing I wanted to bring up was her boyfriend. I don't know if I should name names.
We're just doxing. Okay? I have a list of names, and all we're doing today is doxing.
And he had some Adderall, and I was like, he's like, do you want to take some? We'll crush it up and we'll snort it. And I was like, I don't really do that, but also I have ADHD, so I don't think that's gonna do a whole lot for me. And
it'll do a lot. It'll do a lot for you. It's just not what he thinks it'll do for you.
Exactly. And so 30 minutes go by and he does it, and I go, fuck it, I'll try it. And so I stored some Adderall for the first time, and I just calm. Nothing, and he just looks at me like I'm crazy, and I'm like, it's because I have ADHD.
I'm like, dude, I have an actual condition.
But after that, I just I don't know. I've never touched it again or found a need to try it again. I was like, oh yeah, I'm calm, normal. This is what it is, I guess.
Allegedly, Adderall hurts a lot more than cocaine.
Hurts?
Yeah, just snort.
Just snort. Interesting. I didn't have a problem.
Well, look, your nose, much like the rest of you, is very fuckable.
Oh, I see. So that's a translation.
Receiving. Yeah.
I see.
Yes.
Like, you got the nose to take all the bumps at school.
I wasn't in school when I did that, but yeah.
Yeah, but afterwards, like, you were so flooded with children, you might as well have been at school.
God,
this is true. Yeah.
You know, if you ejaculate in a school zone, then it's considered illegal because it shoots faster than the speed limit.
What the fuck? Say that again, just a little bit slower, just to make sure that I can comprehend the words that you just used.
So there's obviously other premises that's wrong with that, but if you were technically to jerk off and ejaculate in like the 20-mile-an-hour sign area, it would be illegal because it shoots faster than 20 miles an hour.
Oh yeah, dude, isn't it like
Shoot.
a recording of like 60 kilometers a nut?
I don't know, but that's just one of the random fucking things I've known for all my life.
And you never thought to share it before. Never thought to share it before this, huh?
No, not once actually. That's funny you say that.
All right, now let me figure this out. We're going to Quora.
You
Approximately 25 miles per hour.
yeah.
No,
See,
Oh shit! Yeah, it would be a school run.
Okay, so the average speed is actually 31 miles per hour lately. So,
interesting.
Yeah, which is faster than a Jaguar.
I was gonna say, okay.
Yeah, Jaguars aren't
The
that
animal.
special.
Yeah, no.
Look, I nut and it shoots out faster than a Jaguar can run, and they don't have the stamina to keep going. They do. I am the superior beast.
So does that mean if I'm being chased by a Jaguar and I have a defense mechanism just to nut in his face because it'll shoot faster than he can sprint at me? That'll work out like that, right?
I don't know if it would work out, but you'd be like the coolest person to ever get killed by a Jaguar if you did that.
Oh my god.
Huh.
What?
Sorry, I'm just like reading up on this. I guess like there's the way the muscles contract and expand while you're about to ejaculate. It does this contraction and expansion like every 0.8 seconds. And so that's what makes it shoot out so fast.
Oh, I see.
So what you're saying is if we take the penis mouse from South Park and then duct tape it to a handle, we could use that as a weapon.
Yes.
Next episode is going to be filmed with an amusing location.
You will be the test subject, Brayden?
No.
Am I going to shoot or be shooted upon?
Yes. You'll be doing both.
Well, at that point, it's just laser tag and everything glows under a black light anyways.
Cum tag. Fucking.
That's a different game. We don't talk about that.
Yeah. Well.
You know the Trisket game?
Oh, God. God. Fuck no.
You know about this, Tyler?
No, I don't.
The Trisket game? It's almost like Circle Jerk, but you nut
on a Trisket, and then the last person has to eat it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I remember. Yep.
When I first heard about that, it wasn't a Trisket that was explained to me in the official rules. It was just a biscuit, any sort of biscuit. So the example used was MRE bread.
Oh fuck!
Gross.
Everyone's like, "Oh, gross!" I nutted upon Trisket, and I'm like, "Dude, you know what's worse than a nutted Trisket? Like a nutted MRE bread."
Hey, at least it's gonna be a nice moist bread, no longer dry.
I was about to say, like, what? The thing's already salty as fuck.
Yeah, that really is.
I don't know. I'm looking back on my days of Mount Fuji, being like, you know what? It would have made it warm. We were already spooning like 18 deep. So at that point, what dignity did I have to lose?
Yeah, you had none.
They're just like high in protein too, I guess.
Yes. It's actually, no, here, I'll Google that.
What?
My CIA agent's gonna be really confused by my searches today.
I like how you've been upgraded from an FBI agent. The FBI is like, we can't handle this shit anymore.
We need somebody who's actually a professional to watch this guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, dude. It was like, at first we thought it was funny, but like after we ran out of lotion, things just started to get weirder and weirder.
Lotion.
All right, so 10 calories. I don't know how much protein. 4 calories per gram of protein in cum. So,
and so what? Okay.
In like one average ejaculation, it'd be. Oh, fuck. Okay, so in it. I mean, there's not a lot of protein in it, but there is some protein.
Per weight, though.
It's mostly sodium, though.
Salt.
Yeah.
What isn't? We live in America.
Yeah, I know, but like, let's see.
Is it iodized?
That's what we live for, is salt.
Damn right. Salty.
You'd be getting better protein out of women's eggs.
Oh, that feels like harder to extrapolate.
Yeah, it very much is.
But here's the deal.
Unless you like,
you usually have to cook eggs first, and like I'm pretty sure the second you scramble those little bitches, the FBI does knock down
your.
So per 100 milliliters, there is 5,040 milligrams of protein.
Oh, that sounds
which out of everything else that is in there, it has way more protein than it has anything else.
Interesting.
Oh shit! I'm about to say.
Yeah. So, but like in an average volume, you're only going to get like 171 milligrams. So a very tiny, tiny amount.
So anyone who needs a new protein
I know
shake,
what we're gonna do today.
We're gonna get our own protein shakes.
Yeah.
Guys, we got so many product lines.
What do you mean lined up? I've been doing this shit for the past 3 years.
And it's actually very low in calories too. So like you'd be getting like all that protein for like basically 0 cal.
Might as well just eat celery.
Max gains.
Yeah.
Dude, celery is a bullshit food.
It is. It literally consumes more energy than it does to eat it.
Yeah, like first serving of celery, it burns 4 calories to digest it.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Not only like if you ate only celery, you would be malnutritioned. It would be like there'd barely be a body left to find.
What are you laughing at, Tyler?
This is on the Wikipedia page, and I just scrolled down. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you guys. So just keep talking. Let me do this.
All right,
but like you're Googling like.
Would you send it? Hard homies?
Yeah. Okay. It's in the vlog.
Hold on. Oh, what is the picture, man?
Woman consuming large quantity of semen, an act known as gokun in Japanese sexual slang. It's an illustration of snowballing.
Snowballing.
Wait. Okay.
Gulp. The sound made by swallowing. Wow.
You know we're not the only people in this chat, right there.
Oh, fuck. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter. They're not going to like, I don't think they look at our stuff ever.
I love how the picture on the right is with a guy.
Oh, yes. The girl like gently like mama bird feeding the cum into his mouth.
Yes.
I like how it's the pose that you find interesting. That's Jesus.
It does look like Jesus.
That looks like Cinderella is baby birding a fat load into Jesus' mouth.
Oh my God.
And the person on the left is just Mulan. Are you sure this was Wikipedia? Because
this was Wikipedia.
I would have thought it'd be close to Rule 34, my friend.
No, that's Wikipedia.
They just yep, here it is.
You definitely need to clear your internet history.
So if I could like search this when I was like doing book work in school and shit, it would pop up because it's a Wikipedia legit.
And also like I gotta love how they have pictures of Gokun and snowballing in the Wikipedia page. But in the screenshot that you just sent us, the second definition is felching.
Yeah.
And I don't know what like WikiHow picture would be used to explain what that is.
It really feels like it's an Urban Dictionary move right now. You know?
It really does. Yeah. It's, I was just caught off guard because it was Wikipedia. I was like, what the fuck?
I also love the line, the earliest occurrence of the word in print appears to have been in the argot of the homosexual subculture by Ronald A. Farrell in 1972.
Oh my God.
I think we figured out the inspiration for the sickness in Uganda guy.
There is the sickness in Uganda.
Well, they've been snowballing each other since 1972.
Look, in 1972, okay, Uganda wasn't worried about importing books, so probably the only book that poor guy got during his childhood was the argot of the homosexual subculture, and that's all he had to read, and he was terrified.
My God.
Like ice cream. Like ice cream.
Ice cream sounds.
They like ice cream. They eat the poo-poo.
They eat the dude. That's such an old meme.
It is.
Ooh. Anyone remember Mr. Eat the Poo Poo Man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listening to
sickness.
Yeah. That's what Brandon was quoting. The sickness in Uganda. They eat the poo-poo.
Like ice cream. They lick the anus.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that was the whole bit. God.
You're good, Randall. You're good.
Yeah,
your meme genre. Your meme genre needs to be helped.
I forced that video out of my head because it was so ridiculous.
Well, you need to bring it back.
Okay. You can just say you got turned on by it, Randall.
Run the set. Oh, speaking of memes, have you guys seen it looks like the compass chart, but it is a list of detectives, and the compass points are could solve the Death Note case, could not solve the Death Note case, and in the opposite cardinal direction is could figure out how the Death Note works, could not figure out how the Death Note works.
I have not seen that, but that sounds interesting.
Let me find it real quick.
I wonder who like real life detectives that are like, actually, I don't know any like famous real life detectives.
Well, that's surprising, Tyler. You know so many people. I mean, you actually do, but
I was gonna say,
yeah, you're the man who knows man.
So Izzy Einstein and Mo Smith are some of the most famous ones from the Prohibition era.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I guess like Sherlock Holmes, but that's a fictional one. But like real life, yeah, I don't know any like Johnny Broderick, William J. Flynn,
whatever Pinkerton's Wizard of the Coast has on payroll.
But also, I feel like if there's any actual CIA people, it's you. If you know them, then there's probably a situation where you got to know them, or
they're doing a bad job.
Yeah, exactly, because you wouldn't know them otherwise, right?
Yeah, you probably shouldn't know them. So
the best one's about.
You
can't be falling asleep on me already, Tyler.
Dude, I know. It was like 8:30 and I totally almost forgot about the recording tonight.
That's all right. I wouldn't have faulted you for it.
No. Maddie wanted to go lay down, and when we were going to go lay down, it was like I was like, it feels like weird that we're laying down right now, and she's like, "Oh my God, it's only 8:30. We're so fucking old."
Dude, I feel that. Literally, I went to bed at like 10 o'clock the other night, and I was so tired. And then I still got up at like 5.
Welcome to adulthood.
Yeah, I had to close that night too.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Today, like they did a fire drill at like 7 a.m, and it's San Diego. So like we're walking out and it's fogged up. It looked like Silent Hill.
Oh my God! Oh, isn't there like fires going on right now?
Fuck if I know.
I feel like I've been seeing like videos of it lately.
There's smoke coming in from Canada fires that was going on.
I've been having that too, but I feel like it was something else related to Cali, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I would know. I don't live there. I figured the man
another drought.
Yeah. I felt like the man that lived there might know, but you know.
You think I care?
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, brother, I'm working on surviving here. I'm not worried about who is not on fire right now.
You're right.
Yeah, that's fair.
I feel like the buildings all around you could be on fire and you'd still be inside.
Just as long as it didn't wake me up from my nap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, do you guys want a hot topic?
Yeah,
you guys want like a fiery topic?
Shoot me. Shoot here.
As long as it's not
the Middle East right now.
Oh God!
Wait, what's going on with Middle East? Or maybe I'm being belligerent.
I heard
have
that there may be the opposite of peace in the Middle East right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've heard like very, very small stuff, but what are you talking about? What is this? I should say
they're fighting again.
Yeah, I knew that.
Israelis and the Palestinians.
Let's just say that Tumblr right now and Facebook are very mad at the Jewish population.
They are.
I see.
Yeah, they think that they've been. Well, actually, okay, they're kind of right. So,
Tyler, before you let that slide and just let that pass, may I remind you, history has kind of shown that can be a slippery slope.
It can be. The situation,
just like getting kicked out of art class.
Yes, it is very, very complicated. But essentially, right now, the Palestinians are fighting back against Israeli oppression. So Israelis have been taking over businesses, oppressing Palestinian rights, essentially treating them like garbage, treating them like they weren't human.
It's because we don't have Van Halen down there.
We don't, yeah. So if we had 10 years of Van Halen going on and the ginger cow was sacrificed.
We need to find the ginger cow to get Van Halen to go to the Middle East so that way we could have peace. But I guess asking someone to lick the balls.
That explains
would be kind of hard.
I forget who comedian it was, but it was not a big one, but one of the smaller ones that are blowing up, and he was talking about that, and he said that him and his buddy was kind of fucked up. His buddy is kind of fucked up. He was just kind of there for the ride. He's watching live footage of of the war that's going on currently there. If he says,
hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going behind enemy line.
And he says it's some of the most fucked up things he's ever seen.
Did someone say COD IRL?
Yeah, pretty much.
But essentially, this conflict between Israel and Palestine has been going on since the 1800s, and even kind of before that.
I was gonna say, man, you could probably track that down to before the Crusades.
Well, no, they're a little more unified before then. I mean, there was just either the Muslims were in charge, the Egyptians were in charge, the Romans were in charge.
Yeah. Point is,
one of these things is not like the others.
Yeah. So anyways, essentially in World War I, the UN fucked over the Israel and Palestinian populations, the Arab community, by using the Balfour Declaration. It set an establishment of a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine, which then caused a huge fight because the Palestinians and the Jewish people did not get along. And they've been at each other's throats since then, really. And then there was a partition plan for Palestine that was done in the aftermath of World War II, or I think it was actually just during World War II. And then 1960 came to a head where they had started conflicts with each other, and it became more of like communism versus capitalism again. It was a part of the whole Cold War bullshit. And since then, it's just been going on and on and on. But really, Russia and America kind of, they pick their sides, but kind of don't want them to fight.
It was the cold of times. It was the cold of times.
Yes. So, and there's been a lot of back and forth. When one group's in charge, they abuse the shit out of the other. When the other group's in charge, it's a back and forth of revenge fucking, essentially.
As one does.
Yeah.
Do you think there's going to be any kind of resolution and probably resulting in a bloodbath, I presume?
Choosing one to essentially slaughter the other, and then we'll just have to over time in history be like, yeah, we did that, but you know what, there's peace in the Middle East now, so
yeah, I guess so.
Van Halen has been playing for the last 10 years.
10 years, yeah,
peace.
Exactly. So I mean, even with Eddie dead, his spirit came back and just playing hardcore. But essentially that is the only real resolution I see to it is picking one to essentially commit genocide on the other. And
because it sounds like they're not going to find a level playing field for it.
They won't. Yeah, so you just have to help one group conquer the entire region,
which is probably really sad for them.
Well, I mean, this has been going on for like over 100 years. At this point, we got to figure that shit out. And then if we did help, let's say, because America has been picking the Jewish population to support, they did take over the Middle East, which might be good for us for economic reasons. But
sad to think about in that way. But
but it would start World War III. That's the other problem. So.
Yeah, because we got touching toes with everybody else right now too.
Oh, my favorite thing! Did you see the Biden's fucking reaction to this?
Oh yeah, didn't he side with
Israel?
Well, yeah, because that's America has always
Did you have a treaty with them. Did you see specifically what he said?
No, I had no. Well, didn't he say we're going to send troops in?
No, the one I am referencing is him going, "We know, Israel, you are innocent in this, but do not make the same mistakes America made after 9/11.
Holy
God!
Fuck!
Oh my God!
You don't just right out say that, dude.
He just said that. I'm
my God.
I'm like, didn't you just have to pay a lot of money to the families of the people killed at 9/11, Biden? You just had to do that. Do you want to do it again?
Fuck, dude. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, that should have just anybody that was involved in that to the grave. Just to the grave. I don't even fucking care. Like,
right.
At this point, it was done for economic reasons, some of which I understand. A lot of it was, terrible and basically just American imperialism, but it's whatever.
Manifest those destinies, brother.
Well, fuck, that's what we've been doing since the nation was won from the British. So
before that, dude.
Well, yeah, yes, before that with the pox blankets and yes. Yeah, lots of people getting brutalized.
What do you want? You can choose. Do you want to be cold or do you want to be sick? We are offering you safety from one.
I feel like both of you guys would make very good history teachers for very different reasons.
If you're interested in history, listen to Historical Quarrels podcast.
At Historicalquarrels. And meanwhile, the historical podcast.
Yeah, mine is not technically going to be a historical podcast, but if I was a history teacher, I'd come in and be like, "All right, kids, fun fact: Iron Maiden, like the thing the band is named after, those aren't real. Someone saw a metal sarcophagus and just taped a bunch of spikes to it, being like, yo, wouldn't this be cool if like they stuck people in this? Let's put it in a museum. No, kids, we are going to have a lesson on what the wheel is.
That's the pain. Oh my god.
Little Timmy, I'm gonna put some straps on you.
Look, it's like a Ferris wheel, but it just hurts a little bit.
You're gonna get either
in
a lot of pain, or you might end up a little taller after this. I guess the rack would be
hey,
that, but.
Stop interrupting my class. You don't want to go to timeout inside the bronze bowl.
Oh my god. Ooh, yeah. Fuck. That would be hilarious. But if you put 3 of them in there and they start praying, they're gonna be fine, apparently.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Like
it'll all work out, don't worry.
Even if you put a few lions in there, they'll be fine.
Yeah, totally fine. Yeah.
Bro, did you know the Romans had designed an arrow that's only purpose was to decapitate ostriches as the arrow flew through the air?
Oh yeah. Crazy.
How do you make that? Hello?
It looks like someone sharpened the fuck out of a karambit knife blade, cut off the tang, and then just stuck it to the shaft of an arrow.
Yeah.
That happens to be the perfect size of the
neck width.
Neck width of an ostrich.
I can see how that works out now. Okay, that's insane.
Yeah,
you guys are teaching me today.
Yeah, it's like if you were to time travel, go to the Roman Colosseum. It's like going to the zoo. Just it'd be messier than a regular zoo.
Mm-hmm. What are you drinking, by the way? Keep you fun.
This is a dark and stormy.
What's
your favorite?
Stormy? Yes.
I don't know alcohols, so what's a dark and stormy?
Think of a Moscow Mule, except it is dark rum with Angostura.
Mm-hmm.
I
had no idea what the first one was or that second one in that second part of that sentence you said.
It is a spicy.
Oh.
It is a spicy ginger ale with rum and lime juice in it.
I see. That sounds quite nice. Tyler,
what?
You had to do that in the middle?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I can't believe you hold your dick so.
Stop.
He's like
don't touch me.
Guys,
I can't do it unless you look. So just
unless you look.
What chat are you in?
Ours. I can do that in our chat.
Oh my god.
Which one?
So I can pull ones from the other subreddits I'm in. Like I can even do.
You mean Discord?
No, I can't see. I can't. Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
that's kind of that looks a little bit fake.
A little, right? Like a lot.
A little bit.
Like you can have some
people who are confused. He's like dropping emojis across the screen of Discord, which I didn't know you could do.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty cool. You should turn on your camera and do that sometime.
No, I am shirtless at the moment, so I didn't
turn on your camera.
Yeah, turn on your fucking camera right now, boy. Let's get this going.
I forgot this isn't going to be uploaded, so I guess I can
right now, do you?
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm also going to leave it off
camera on Discord, kitten.
Maybe later, Brady. Don't worry about it. It's a big to us, not the audience. The audience doesn't pay for it.
Okay, that's fair.
For our Patreon.
Yes, subscribe to. Right now, it's currently just Historical Quarrels Patreon, but we'll be eventually opening up the hard homies one specific. So.
Motherfucker is like, you owe me money because it costs money to run this thing. Meanwhile, he hasn't even tried to get paid for work that isn't his solo project. this is just like when Netflix releases a new season of a show, but it's under a completely different title. So that way the royalties renew. So that way they don't have to pay the same people.
Yeah. Yep. Oh man. It's exactly like that.
Yeah,
it's good
guys.
business model.
If you wanna donate money to Hard Homies, go to Historical Quarrels podcast. Remember, you're not donating to all the people who bring Hard Homies to you, only the person who created Historical Quarrels.
But once we open up merch sales, that will probably be split between all of us.
I helped you come up with the name of Historical Quarrels. I'm supposed to be getting royalties. Come on, bud.
Wait, did you?
What?
Yeah, it totally helps.
Okay.
I don't. Okay, you might have. I don't know. I could have just
I have the contract. It's in the snake cage. That's where
I hide
my
snake cage. Yeah, that's probably why.
It's where I hide the important documents from you because I know you won't reach your hand in there.
That is true. Idea. True.
Even though right now he's looking like a derpy little fuck because he's sitting on top of like a pot. He's like, bleh.
Tyler thinks every snake has it out for him.
They do. 100% they do.
Because you put out that energy. It's the equivalent to somebody who hates cats and goes over to somebody who has cats. That cat knows that you don't like cats, and you're the one who's going to be singled out, and it's going to come up and love on you.
Yes.
No, I was gonna say, like, Tyler says all snakes are out to get me while staring at chicken ramen, and chicken ramen is like, ooh, I like the smell of this moist coconut fiber that I lay my head on. Meanwhile, Tyler's completely ignoring the gecko that does have it out for him.
I don't know. That gecko isn't that bad. It's just a gecko.
Okay. That's so funny.
It really is so backwards for me. I'm not even fucking kidding you. If your snake's got legs on them, totally fine. Like, I shit you not. It's so
wait, have you seen that video where it's the engineer and he like builds robot legs for a snake?
That sounds horrible.
And like he attaches robot legs to a tube and then he puts a snake in the tube and the snake is just like walking around just chilling. Does that make it okay with you?
Maybe
robo leg snake.
It sounds like it would be launched at him.
Maybe.
That reminds you that when I launched this baby rattlesnake at you through the leaf blower when we were mowing the lawns for bed.
Yeah, fucking. Oh my god, dude. Oh, more trauma over that shit.
The best part about that story is that I always get that story confused with the story of how he's actually scared of snakes.
Oh, yeah.
And so I just, like, every time I imagine Tyler just sleeping in his bed, meanwhile, leaf blower in room, snake launched. I was about to say, like, Tyler, are you also scared of leaf blowers?
No, but fucking. So the real reason that I'm like that, like, really freaked me out to snakes is I was pretty little. I was laying down on the floor in our living room in Connell, and my dad brought in 2 baby snakes. And as I was like had my eyes closed, he put them on me. I felt them like crawl on me and then bite me. And so I wake up like screaming, and I'm like, scared the shit out of me. And I was like super tiny. Like I'm talking like 7.
Yeah, I would have been traumatized too. I get it. I mean, I guess in a way I was with spiders because my mother had a fear of them, and she had told me a story when she was, I don't know, 15.
Wait. Does this mean I am being a piece of shit friend because the spider is hidden whenever I turn on the camera, but the snake is not? So it's like I'm singling Tyler out on purpose.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Do I have to display Oscar the tarantula so that way I'm traumatizing you guys at the same time?
I don't know. Do I need to like have a cliff be shown to you? Just like it's looking down?
Okay.
or a roller coaster, Brayden? Do you want me just to like have a background of a roller coaster?
It's so good.
When you say it like that, hey,
Right.
at least
It's silly, but it's what we have.
At least the things that give me the heebie-jeebies aren't things that are just inside my room.
That's fair, but also I should clarify: big spiders don't bother me unless I'm in Australia. They're the baby ones that scare me because of like black widows. My mother got bit by one, and her dad, my granddad, didn't believe that she thought she got bit by a poisonous one and needed to go to the hospital, and so he waited like an hour before taking her, and pretty much was gonna die if he didn't take her to the hospital.
My God.
Yeah.
My God, if your kid says he got bit by something black and spider-like, you take him to the hospital.
Don't even, I
was gonna say, like, how long was the realization where he went from she's trying to gaslight me to oh shit, she wasn't trying to gaslight me?
Right, because this was in the middle of the night too, right? And so he didn't want to deal with it. When she couldn't breathe. Took her in, it's like, well, fucking, of course,
Yeah.
Brandon,
I got bit by a recluse once in Texas, and that was fun.
Are they poisonous?
Brandon,
they are, right?
Very poisonous. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Do you want to hear a fun little fact about the brown recluse, though, Brandel?
Huh.
So everyone says that a brown recluse bite is dangerous because if you get bitten by a brown recluse, the skin around it starts to die and become necrotic, right?
Right.
It turns out every situation that's done, it is caused by a staph infection by the presence of rust around a cut. So it's not even the spider that does that. The spider has nothing to do with it. You can step on a nail, look and see the skin around your toes dying and think you got bit by a spider, but you just weren't watching where you were walking.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess I was wearing a ring, like where I got bit. I had a ring, so that could make sense. But
how did that go for you? I'm curious.
Oh, well, it was the mission, so we don't believe in doctors.
Because apparently you could break your leg like 6 times playing basketball and God will heal you every time.
My God. Yeah, that was so dumb. They saw a fracture on my knee when I went in, and then I got a blessing. And then when I went back, I was like, well, I'm probably going to go home. Woohoo! And then they went and x-rayed it again and no fucking fracture. Yeah.
They're like in the moment, you're like, oh my God, God healed my knee. Oh, I need to pray. And then like years later, you're like thinking back on it and you're like, did they show me a fake x-ray?
I am wondering. But no, when they took my first x-ray, they sent it to my uncle who was a radiologist, and he said like he couldn't really see anything, but then like he double checked and he's like, oh yeah, I see like a slight hairline fracture. And then when we got the second one, they didn't send it to my uncle, so
convenient.
Yeah,
bro, I'm sorry. I think you've been bamboozled by the church once again.
My knee is fine though, but
I bet after that you gave a lot of money in
tithing. I mean, not a lot, because like I didn't make a lot, so
right. You know what's funny? You know what's funny, right? Tyler, let's face it, you are the most fiscally responsible of us three.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
But every time there's an opportunity to make money, like in out of the normal way to make money, you're like, nah, I'm a good person. I won't do that.
Yeah, I guess.
Like
with FedEx. Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah.
I figured I'd get some good karma points, but really that was karma being like, dude, here's your chance, man. You can make it feel better.
Dude, that was karma cashing you in for your payout.
Dude.
You're like, you've accumulated enough points.
It's funny you are telling that story when I am the one who ran into Tyler too.
So funny.
We were both doing our own thing, not even planning to see each other that day. And I come to find some guy. I didn't realize it was Tyler at the time. I'm
right
crossing
by
the street. Yeah, and I was starting to make my way towards him. And I see that he's on the floor, something happened. There's an ambulance, and I go, "Oh shit, something happened!" And I finally realized it was you. And I was like, "Oh my god, Tyler, what happened?"
No, and then Karma took a look at that and went, "Oh, I am trying to give you a gift, and you spit in my face. Fuck you! I'm gonna hit you with lightning."
Yeah, basically, yeah, and then still lived.
That was when I was convinced you were immortal, and I was like, okay, this man's the next.
Well, it didn't hit me directly. It struck by me, but then it was weird because it was close enough. I remember getting knocked down, and some of my clothes got singed.
Right,
and
close enough.
There were burn holes in your shirt that wasn't just singeing.
So probably because you were standing too, because why would you be on the floor, And so it was close enough. It was enough to want to jump to you, but not close enough to fucking kill you.
I guess, yeah. But I remember my ears ringing for basically the rest of that night, and then it was wild. It was wild as shit. Do not go walking out in the middle of a thunderstorm. It's not smart.
How does that tinnitus feel? It doesn't feel good, huh? What's it like being like the rest of us, but only having to deal with it for a single night?
Well, that night sucked because it's just that constant,
ring.
Not even quite static. It's not even like a ring, but it's it's like a static ring, and it's super weird to describe.
It's a constant high pitched note.
Yeah, like a hum.
Oh,
and
that's what I get all the time. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, but anyways, so for one night, obviously not that bad. It's just annoying, and then the next day it wasn't too bad, and
Now just imagine having that all the time, unless there's a fan going off in the room, and then someone comes up to you and says, "You look tired. Why haven't you been getting a proper amount of sleep?" And just imagine how much you just want to reach out with your hand and wrap your fingers around that person's neck and just squeeze and squeeze and squeeze
until the eyes roll back. Yeah.
Remember, as long as you can see bubbles, you're okay.
Oh my god!
At most, it's just an assault charge, but when the bubbles stop, you got to be careful.
Yes, you let go because that wasn't your intent. You didn't want to kill, just harm.
just harm.
Exactly.
I'm going to make that very explicit.
Look, even though the word unintentional is used, a manslaughter charge is a little bit harder to deal with. Allegedly.
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 Oh my god. Well, shit. So tying this all back to Israel and Palestine.
You're right.
Oh my
god. Oh man, all of our meds just not working. Right. Well, my mind's been worn off for a while, so.
I was told I should ask for a higher dose on mine.
Oh, just a little too much lately. You've been a little much.
Dude, I've been whirling I've been really wanting to find venison. Right.
Oh,
so if there's an organic food shop with a butcher inside or a butcher shop anywhere around me while I'm doing errands, I'm like, oh shit, walk in, walk out an hour later going, what the fuck was I supposed to be doing?
Well, just meet up with me in Idaho. We can go hunting together. We can go kill some deer.
Idaho.
Yeah,
Idaho.
Idaho. I mean, Idaho. I think they have deer hunting.
You can do it in
Let me see.
Utah, can't you? I'm pretty
You
sure.
probably can in Utah, but just Idaho has some better hunting spots.
Nice.
Deer hunting seasons. So, okay. The big game season starts.
Wait. Was deer up to big game?
Oh, no, sorry. I guess that's elk. Oh, shit. No, where's the big... Okay, hunting. I just want deer, motherfucker. Give me the deer.
Skate.
Skeet, motherfucker. Skeet.
To the window. Okay, while you're Googling the seasons, right? Tyler, it occurred to me earlier today that we have to have an intervention for one of our very dear friends who may or may not be talking with us right now.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all that.
Brandel, I would like to tell you a story about something that happened to me today, right?
Okay. I'm listening.
So it is kind of hot in South California.
Yeah. Okay.
So today, now try to hold, sit down before I tell you this.
Okay.
Because
Been sitting.
This
Yes.
might be a little shocking, but I was wearing shorts today.
Oh, okay. Very.
And a cool person who sold the weed decided to have a conversation about one of my tattoos that you could see on my leg.
Okay.
Which made me think, oh, he thinks I'm a cool person for having tattoos.
Uh-huh.
And now that also got me thinking.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, I'm cool for my tattoos. That means Tyler is cool for his.
Yeah.
But which of my friends do I care so much about is not cool? And we need to have an intervention so we can push him in the direction of becoming just a cooler person.
Are you telling me I need to get a tattoo? Is that
you need to get a tattoo?
Okay.
It's time.
I still don't have one. But you're right. I do need one.
Yes.
But not only that, the coolest tattoos are often the stupidest tattoos.
That is true.
Right? I have stupid tattoos that are cool. Tyler has a stupid tattoo that is also very cool.
I feel like I have like 2.
Yeah, you have 2, but I think there's one that is a lot stupider than the other.
No, definitely. 100%. Yes.
But Brandel, the purpose of this intervention is so we can plan a stupid, cool tattoo for you.
I actually
just to help you become a better person. We only care about your well-being.
What'll be if we're going stupid, because I've been trying to think of a meaningful one for a very long time, and
just stop that. Just stop that.
It does not need to be meaningful at all.
So people worry so much about your first tattoo being meaningful, and they spend weeks trying to think about what it is. But as soon as you get the first one, after that, it's like, I guess I'm gonna walk in and get this. Hey, I thought about this 15 minutes ago. You want to slap it on me?
Exactly,
motherfucker. There's no way I'm gonna regret this.
I was thinking maybe getting a Hard Homies tattoo, unironically.
That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool.
I'm not paying you advertising costs for that, but
you have to pay us. You forget that.
Yeah, it's true.
So it may not be advertising costs, but it'll come under some other expense.
What would that be? Expense be?
We'll say it's a luxury expense.
A luxury expense.
Yeah.
Look, I know you have been secretly writing off the 55-gallon barrel drums of KY. And I know at this point, the IRS is like always auditing you.
Yeah.
I cannot write your stuff off on my text.
We'll figure it out. Don't worry, Braden. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. You won't even know it's gone. Don't even trip.
Huh. All right, Tyler, what should Brandel get as a stupid tattoo?
I really think his first tattoo should be a well, here's the thing. It'd be a toss up between like a Jif's peanut butter jar,
Oh my
getting
God.
finger blasted,
I like it. I like it.
Yes. I would.
or a Bob's Burger, or just a burger tattoo with like Jesus cooking it or something, like a kiss the cook Jesus, like
Jesus
flipping a burger.
Yeah.
No, it says F the chef.
F the
Fuck
chef.
the chef. Yes.
Yes.
But we have to reference hard homies in some way.
That is true.
So
We could have
while
Jesus be hard.
No, while Jesus is cooking the burger, Cinderella is baby birding.
Oh, God. Oh no! I'm just gonna get that picture from Wiki printed on.
All right. So we have the design idea, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Now we have to think about placement, and unfortunately, Brandel, this is an intervention. So placement will be up to me to decide.
Yeah.
Placement is for me to decide.
Tramp stamp.
Brandel, no, Brandel, stop fighting. It's an intervention. We are only doing this because we care about you. We don't want to leave you without any decisions, but we know that if we left
you're not
going to
make the right ones
to you, you're not going to make the right
so
ones.
Sad.
So you are allowed to decide, do you want it black and white or with color?
Color.
You want it with color?
Yeah, of course. Because you need to be able to see the white of the snowballing.
You know what? That's a beautiful point, Brandel. I'm so glad you are accepting of us and you are willing to receive the help. Oh, by the way, the placement, it starts at your armpit and goes down to your pelvis.
Yeah.
That's going to be like a whole side piece.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
And the ribs are fucking awful.
Yeah, I was going to say, okay, just starting off with one of the worst ones. I like it.
Yes. So that way you reach the maximum level. Actually, that wouldn't be maximum level of pain, but you get close to the maximum level of pain. And then for your follow-up ones, they're easier. So like on your arm, not going to feel a thing. You'll be like, this is.
And I have the tattoo because we're trying to reference the Hard Homies podcast. And Braden made the comment of having his dick out. What if we made his portrait somehow go
I did not say that, dude. What are you accusing me of?
Taylor, wait, hold on. So
we are just here because we love you. And we are trying to get you the help that you need, and you're just accusing me of things. I know one of the steps is anger.
Anger.
Right? I know that's one of your steps, but I don't think I deserve to have that attitude and energy pointed to me.
Yeah? Is that right?
But anyways, what were you trying to what were you presenting? What's on your mind right now?
Yeah. How are you feeling?
Yeah. I really want, if we're gonna do this, then Jesus and Cinderella.
The next step after anger is bargaining.
Yeah, and you're there already, so you need to
Okay, I'm only requesting this one thing, goddammit. Let me hear me out before I fucking get railed for this. Okay? So it's going to be the regular portrait, but then when it gets to Jesus's waist, it's going to be lined up and matched to where my dick is. And so whatever I do get like heart, it's more like Jesus who's heart.
So that's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot. How about we? therapy happens in baby steps, so maybe
This
let's
is
just
therapy?
walk it back a little bit.
Yeah.
I know
Walk it
you're.
back a little bit.
Brandon, we're
you're-
here because we love you. So you need to shut up right now.
Yeah, we do this
Fine.
because we care. So shut the fuck up, bite the pillow,
You just
You
bite
got
a
just
little bit.
accept our help.
Good. Okay. So now we can
Hi.
fuck he's back.
During your break, did you bite the pillow?
Did you
I braced myself. Yes.
Okay. Well, listen, we can compromise. And so how about instead of like
That is
yeah, exactly. So man, we're
Compromising
going through
is
this really fast. Okay.
Okay.
yeah.
But
Like, he's eventually gonna relapse, but like
yeah, it's okay.
What's
Yeah.
relapsing in this situation?
I'm not getting a tattoo.
How do you not get a tattoo
make
after
it-
having a tattoo?
By getting it laser removed.
You think I'm going to do that? That's going to be more painful than the tattoo.
You also have to do like 14 laser sessions for it.
Yeah, and that's
Like,
way too expensive. I'd
That's
rather
true.
just
Just-
leave the picture of Jesus on my side.
Anyways,
Tyler, can it be your face?
do you want Tyler's face?
Oh
do you
my
want
God.
Tyler's face to be Cinderella, or do you want his face to be Jesus?
Yes, I want you to be Cinderella.
Baby burning Jesus.
But I want Tyler. I want it in the time of Tyler when he had his long Jesus hair.
Oh my God.
there's your episode title, Baby Bird and Jesus.
Baby burning Jesus. Oh my God.
I was trying so hard to find a way to spin this, and that worked perfectly. Yes, thank you.
Then he'll come back and bring peace to the Middle East.
Thank you.
It's circular, folks. It's all circular here. We planned today's episode. It all come together. It all came together.
Who
And we're
says
all
we couldn't
coming
have
together.
Who says we couldn't have a cohesive episode?
Exactly.
Oh God.
Well, let's be honest, that's about as cohesive as we're gonna get.
No, 100%. Holy shit. Oh, that was good. That was good, everyone. Thanks for listening to today's episode.
I can't think of better close.